Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm going to post mainly RC related stuff. Got a few videos that I've posted previously, probably quite a few years ago, various models I've had. I've been into RC since I was 13, thanks to my dad first buying me a Tamiya sand sculpture. I'm in my 40s now. I've always had some sort of RC model. Decided to buy this Traxxas Nitro 4-sec from another YouTuber called Tom the RC. He posted a video called Why I Hate Nitro. In his video, he kept cutting out on him. Every time he braked, it kept stalling, and eventually towards the end of the video, he snapped the main drive belt. So it came up for sale, so I bought it off him. I then proceeded, when I got it home, to strip it into bits, as I normally do with most RCs if I buy them second hand, and ordered some parts from a model shop up the road from me called Wheelspin Models. Really good. Got a really comprehensive list of spares for all makes and brands of models, so I can't recommend them anymore. Bought a front drive belt because the other one was frayed. The reason I believe it was frayed was because the receiver switch was rubbing. As you can see, this is rubbed through, and I bought a new receiver switch. I bought a hump pack for it because they last longer and obviously rechargeable, which makes a bit cheaper than just keep buying AAA batteries. I also, on the single speed conversion, it's got a single clutch bell gear, so I put an E-clip on the end of there. Beforehand it just had like a 3mm Allen head bolt with a washer, which meant there was a lot of float in it. When Tom Lee had his problems, when he was on his video, it kept cutting out when he broke, and it was because the clutch spring was missing, so obviously the clutch shoes weren't disengaging from the inside of the belt. The other thing I did as well was, when I first connected my transmitter and receiver, I'm using a HPI setup, so a TF40 with an RF40 receiver, and I've got a few HPI receivers that I've bound to my transmitter. I was getting something called brownout, so Tom had fitted in his video a 25 kilo steering servo because he didn't think it was man enough from his initial looking at the car. I found it was pulling too much power off my receiver, so I did buy a power cap, which is this. So it's basically a capacitor. It's by a company called Electronics. It gives power to the receiver if the servo pulls too much power. It didn't work for me, sadly, so I went ahead. I've got quite a few spares knocking around, and changed out the steering servo. So steering is really sharp, no brownout anymore. Receiver light stays on nice and solid. Throttle works really well. Brake works really well. That's do a minor adjustment to the brake, which is all good. And also the other thing, if you're a nitro person and you don't know about it, fail safe. So if I turn this off, you'll see the brake here is engaged. If I turn it back on again, brakes come off. So if your transmitter loses power, basically the car automatically brakes, or the receiver tells the servo to go into braking mode, so your car should come to a stop. Not good if you've got a car that does 40, 50, 60 mile an hour. You lose your transmitter power and it goes running across a field or running down a street, because the next thing it hits at solid is an expensive repair. So I'm going to try and post a video once a week. Like I say, I've got various models. I won't run through them now, but if you've enjoyed this video, hit a like, hit a subscribe. Like I say, every Friday I'm going to try and post a video. I've got vintage stuff, I've got some new stuff, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Take care all, bye.